Guys, so this will be my overdress Nirvana deck. So first of all, we will start with the ride line for Nirvana, which is these three. So we have our Forerunner, just like the generic V starter. We have this grade 1, and then we have this grade 2. So they're just one-off in the deck. You will not see them in the main deck, but only in the ride deck. And here is Nirvana, the DSR Nirvana, the boss card for the specific clan. So we're gonna move on for the main deck. First, we're gonna start with 3 Nirvana. So this is the main boss card of the Nirvana deck. So his skill is that he gives plus 10k front row to the units who has a overdress ability in them, including him. So when you attack, you counter blast, and then you gain plus 10k. And then his first skill is that he can recycle a trick star from the drop to hand by discarding one card. So I'm gonna explain what is trick star later. So there's that. Next, we will have four SP Vairina Valiente. So this is the main backup grade 3 of the deck. You don't ride with him, but he is the main backup grade 3 of the deck. So he is usually placing the rear guard. You overdress it with Trick Star, and then with some grade 2. This is your beat stick that will help you on overwhelming your opponents. And he has a on-hit pressure skill in which if it attacks it, counter blast 1 and then discard the card, and then it withstand. So this is a good card in addition. So that's it for the grade T. We will now go on with our grade 2s. So we run 4 Vairina arcs. So this card is a good grade 2. He gives so much value. He can also be a beat stick at the early game, and he can, if overdress, he gains plus 5k, and then if you have an option to counter blast and throw 2 cards, which is plus 1 in card advantage. So he's good, but not so much. Our next grade 2 will be the original Vairina from the start deck. So his skill is when overdress and when it attacks, it gains plus 10k. So there's no cost, it gains plus 10k, and then you have an option to soul blast 2, and then you retire 1 unit. He's a good addition. He's a good backup grade 2 with a control and a good beat stick. And then when you have Nirvana, and when Nirvana attacks, it gains plus 10k, and then Vairina alone can be 30k. So it's a good beat stick alongside Vairina Valiente. So the next grade 2 is this. It's a Blitz order card. It's a Blitz defensive order card. The skill is that if you have 3 or more damage, choose one of your units and it gains plus 15k. So it's a good defensive card because this deck needs resources, and you need the pieces, and then it doesn't have so much defensive power. So this is a good card to add if you want to defend yourself. That's it for the grade 2. So we move for the grade 1. Of course, you run times 4 Twin Buckler Dragon. So it's a generic PG. So it's mandatory to run it. Next is that we use 4 of these good boys. The skill of this grade 1 are is when it boosts, it gains plus 2k. That's it. But the reason was why you play this instead of Tension Steel is that Tencious Steed costs CB, and the problem with the deck right now is that Dragon Empire has no slots for counter blast, and you cannot waste those counter blasts for cards like Tencious Steed. So you run this grade 1, and it is a 10k booster by itself. So if you boost it with when you boost it with the Vairina, it's an automatically 30k lane, and if it's with Persona Ride and with the power up of Nirvana, it gains plus 20k more power, so it can go up to 50k without triggers. So it's a nice card to add, not interested. So that's it for the grade 1. We run Trickstar. So this is the main focus of the overdress deck, Trickstar. It's a good card. It has a protection by itself. You cannot retire this. You can just attack it. So sometimes it's a good matchup against Prison. You stack this Trickstar and then just blow your opponent with it. We run Dragveda. The over trigger of this clan, it lets you stand one of your units. For the triggers, we run 3 fronts. We run 4 draws. Because this deck relies on your pieces, and then you need those pieces when you're at your grade 3 turn. So you need to rush them and overwhelm your opponent, and we run 4 crits for the pressure, then we run 4 heals. So that's it for my Nirvana deck list. I hope you like it. Thank you.